Well, with millions of people now working from home, companies are focusing in on employee expense reports and possible fraud. I do want to bring in the CEO of AppZen, Anant Kale, for more on that issue. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, Greta.
So your company gives employers a platform to be able to easily audit expense reports. What does the latest data that you're seeing show about how the coronavirus pandemic has impacted those reports?
Yeah, sure. So we have more than 1,700 customers on our platform, and we analyze literally billions of dollars worth of expenses that employees submit for reimbursement. And there have been misuses, leakages, duplicates that we keep on finding. But the trend has kind of shifted since the coronavirus pandemic has started. So starting early March, when this all came out, the first things that we noticed was around travel. Travel came down drastically, as we all know. But the charges that employees started submitting were related to cancellations for airline fees, or big no-show charges, which started coming up. Basically, the employees didn't have time to go in and tell the hotels about their business meetings being canceled. Now, that's a substantial charge. But as those weeks went by, other charges started showing up. Things like cleaning supplies, things like N95 masks that employees had to buy just to keep their operations on. And as the weeks have further progressed, and we have seen that the work from home has started in a lot of different companies, the work from home charges have come up in employee reimbursements. Employees are asking for all kinds of expenses, from buying television monitors or computer monitors, or buying HDMI cables, in some cases, things around equipment to stay at home, internet charges, and so on. So there has been a wide shift in the kind of expenses that companies are now reimbursing their employees for, but it has changed between pre-COVID and post-COVID.
You talk about the different expenses that you're seeing now, but how does AppZen help employers specifically streamline those expense reports and how they hand them out?
Yeah, absolutely. So AppZen solution is for all kinds of spend, not just expense reports, including accounts payable, invoices, and that tends to be much more larger spend that employers are worried about, right? So what we have been seeing, questions coming from CFOs, from finance folks, is how do I get visibility into all of my spend? What am I paying my vendors? Is there a way for me to save money out there? Am I paying them quickly so that I can hold on to that money for a longer time, so that improve my cash flow? Am I getting all the discounts that I need to get, that are signed on the contract? So we have seen a renewed interest in visibility across all of the spend, accounts payable, spend that goes to vendors, as well as the T&E spend, and then an increased demands for having more kind of oversight and audit on those in real time.
What are the resources that your company provides for businesses who are now facing a shift in how their workplace actually functions?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think every company is facing the demands of trying to do more with less. There is a pressure on revenue, as we all know. So companies are trying to figure out, what can I do which will save me money in my current plan? And that's a very important thing to do. So we are trying to be good partners to our customers and provide them resources in terms of analytics, in terms of our AI platform, which essentially allows them to audit all these manual functions, so that they can get the benefit of reduced spend, of higher efficiency within these next few quarters, when it is so important to save money rather than wait for some IT investment. So I think we are trying to provide them, be proactive in helping them out, save money, prevent any kind of leakages that might be happening in their companies.
All right. For our viewers who would like some more information about this platform, you can visit appzen.com. That's at the bottom of your screen. Anant Kale, the CEO of AppZen, joining us to talk about the change in employee expense reports amid a shift to working from home amid the virus. Thanks so much for coming on the show today.
Thank you, Greta.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.